Hi everyone. Um, Welcome back to another episode of Bouquet. I know I wasn't here last week, and I wanted to shed some light on that because it's really resonated with me. Just been doing some reflecting, and yeah. So basically, last week, December 7th, was my grandfather's birthday, and this is my first year without him. And sorry, this is my first year without him, my first holiday without him, first birthday without him, and first his birthday without him. And I was just really emotional and just really like not in the most healthiest of places. And I just wanted to give myself a break. I needed to give myself some TLC and just take a break, take a breather. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's just this break has really resonated with me. And even tonight, like, just doing the reflecting on allowing myself to give myself that space. And not, yes, I do feel committed to, posting every week, but I have to take care of myself first too. And I'm still learning how to do that. So, okay, so basically, last week again was my grandfather's birthday, and the day of his birthday, a family member of mine got admitted to the hospital. So please send your positive vibes and, love my way to my family. And it's been on my mind. So, and I guess like with all of that happening, it was really stressful and just really exhausting, and I just really couldn't find the strength to record last week. And I'm here and I'm okay. I'm taking things day by day, but I've just been, it's weird because last week, like, I had a lesson, not a lesson, but a outline of like what I was gonna do, but I just couldn't find like, the will inside me to do it. And I was gonna do that today, but it just didn't feel authentic. Like, it just really didn't feel like it was coming from a place that like I really wanted to come from. Like, I want to be real with you guys, and I really want to be honest to myself and true to myself. So the other thing too is that I really want to be the example to you guys to really believe where I'm coming from and know that it's an honest and good place. Because being open with what I'm about to be open with this week is, I think, a testimony to how this can really go places, and how you guys and me together, we can really reach people and really help people, and that's my goal. And I had to remind myself that, like, being honest and open and upfront with my feelings, even if it's with strangers, even though that's scary, I feel like that's the type of leap of faith that I need to be taking. So, okay, so I have 3 things that I'm going to be mentioning that have really helped me over the past week. I know I talked about my healing process, but I think it's important to just reiterate that, it's okay to go at your own pace and at your own time. Like, don't let other people tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. Like, however you heal is however you heal. And even if there's something that I haven't mentioned, like, I'm just talking about myself and hoping that it relates to someone out there. So with that said, the first thing that I want to talk about is talking to people. And, whether that be, it doesn't have to be my therapist. Like, I can talk to my boyfriend, I can talk to a friend. Like, it doesn't always have to be the label that's designated for that type of thing. But I feel like just getting the congestion out of my head is really important to me, and really helpful. I don't know how else to explain it, but congestion, like, you know, when there's so many different things going on and so many different, you know, emotions that are just going at a million miles a second, like, it can really get overwhelming and you can really just lose sight of yourself. And that's why I wanted to take the week off, to kind of just recollect myself. But through this past week, just talking to people and getting those thoughts out was just really, really helpful. And the second thing I'll be talking about is writing. Writing is something that I've only picked up in the past couple of years, but it's really scary for me, but it's so powerful. Like, I don't know, for myself, like, I feel rebellious when I'm writing. I had to basically explain, like, I had a pretty traumatic experience with, like, when I was a teenager, with someone going through my stuff and, you know, reading my thoughts. So I kind of shut down after that and just basically didn't want to let anyone find, you know, this stuff that was in here. And it's taken a lot of balls for me to, you know, pick up writing again, because I'm good at it. Like, grammar and shit, I'm good at that. But yeah, writing is just really powerful for me. Like, again, to get rid of that congestion inside my head, you know, when I don't have anyone to talk to and I'm by myself or something, or like I'm on the train or something, like, it's good to know that I'm translating or transcribing or whatever, you know, what's in my head onto something else. It's really cathartic, and I do a lot of poetry, and since 2 weeks ago, I think I've written 2 pieces, but yeah, it really helps a lot. That's just me, but helps me. The last thing that I will be talking about is something that I haven't really been open with, for my own reasons, but medication. I've been on medication for a couple of years, and the first doctor that I had didn't really believe that I needed to be on medication, and I was a teenager at the time, and to me, she just didn't seem like she believed my story and thought it was bad enough for me to be on medication. But I was trying to explain to her that, you know, I understand how it looks. It's just, like, medication for me is like, let's say this is the normal or average, not normal, average line of being able to tolerate daily things like commuting and socializing and focusing and all this other stuff, like daily things. I feel like I was born down here, and medication gets me to this point. Medication gets me to the point where I can function and not overreact to things and not always deal with things on an emotional basis. Like, and it's just, I knew going in that it wasn't going to solve my problems. I was educated and I knew that it wasn't going to do that. But I think that it's really been the biggest milestone for myself in terms of, like, managing my emotions. It's been the greatest help. And I know it's not for everyone, and I wouldn't suggest it for everyone, even myself, like, for myself. But, like, but it's just, it's not for everyone, and I can acknowledge that. But it's just helped tremendously with me being able to function on a daily basis and not be so in my head and my emotions. Yeah. So I guess all in all, what I'm trying to say and convey to you guys is that I go through my struggles too. And I want you guys to know that if need be, If I'm the only person, I am here for you, and I love you. I really do. And I just had to take some time for myself so I could be better, you know, this week. So it means a lot to me that you guys are watching, and I just want to extend my gratitude. And I hope you guys continue watching and subscribe. This has been Danielle for the 5th episode of Bouquet. I'll see you guys next week.